Good, happy Wednesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, Nashua man accused of driving school bus under influence. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Shelley Walcott.
So I went to Auto Fair Volkswagen. They were able to put me into a larger vehicle and keep my payment around the same, which was great.
Auto Fair VW makes it happen with our signature sales event. Get new Jettas, $169 a month, zero down, just sign and drive. Even if you made a mistake or two along the way, and who hasn't, make a safe, dependable, smart choice. Let us help. Get a fresh start today. AutoFairVW.com.
Auto Fair Volkswagen makes it happen.
Auto Fair makes it happen.
Instead of driving kids home from school, a bus driver from Nashua found himself in Lowell District Court this afternoon, charged with operating a school bus under the influence of marijuana.
We're very concerned as to what happened.
The alleged incident happened at Chelmsford High School. Juniors and seniors were boarding the school bus being driven by 63-year-old Ali Mahfouz for a field trip. But many noticed a strong smell of marijuana. They immediately contacted the school's principal, and police were called.
And while I commend the students and staff for taking immediate action, knowing right away that that person was not fit to be behind the wheel of that bus, I am also astonished over the lack of proper common sense decision making that this person failed to make.
Mahfouz arrived at Chelmsford High after completing a route at Greater Lowell Technical High School. Police say it didn't take long for students to notice something wasn't right.
He was extremely unsteady on his feet, bloodshot eyes, unable to communicate properly.
Chelmsford superintendent alerted parents to the incident, and while it's no longer illegal to possess marijuana in Massachusetts, police allege Mahfouz's behavior was against the law.
It was illegal to operate a motor vehicle under the influence of any substance, and it still is. And that's what this individual has been charged with.
And the bus company North Reading Transportation has suspended Mahfouz pending the outcome of an investigation.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Delivery man shot, killed in Lynn, loved everybody, family says. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Wide patio furniture event sale at seasonal specialty stores. Now through Sunday, get the lowest prices of the season on all in-stock and special order patio furniture. Buy early, save big. Visit seasonal specialty stores in Natick, Foxborough, or at seasonalspecialtystores.com.
Oh my God, my baby. Oh my baby. I cannot leave it on that.
Overwhelming grief has gripped Zina Zangaban's family, so distraught they invited us into their home so his killer could feel their pain.
They killed my son. He was innocent. Stop the gun.
Our problem, this country, just gone. Kill everybody.
Zina's mother and father are furious that gun violence claimed their son's life. He was a student pilot who dreamt of one day owning his own plane. But last night, working as a pizza delivery man, he was gunned down in Lynn. Police say Brian Brito is a person of interest in the murder, his face covered as he went before a judge on a gun charge. Just hours after Sina was killed, police believe Brito robbed this North Andover convenience store, raping the clerk in a back room. Court documents indicate he told that victim he had just killed someone.
My brother was a loving brother. He did everything for us. He never broke anybody's heart. He loved everybody. What he did to him, it wasn't fair.
Sina's family says he was a random target, the victim of a senseless crime that will forever haunt his family.
Oh, I don't know why the guy killed it. Why? For what?
Just absolutely devastating for this family. They moved here to the United States several years ago from Iran. They moved here hoping to give their children a better future. We're live in Lynn tonight. John Atwater, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Our thoughts and prayer are with the family. Initiative to build Southern Maine Casino to get a hearing. The public has a chance to weigh in on a well-funded proposal to build a new casino in Southern Maine. A public hearing is set for today, this morning, in Augusta. The proposal is set to appear on November's ballot. Governor LePage has said Greed is behind the proposal. The No More Casino Maine Political Action Committee is opposing the initiative. Lisa Scott, a searching jobs fairness, said in a statement that the casino proposal will preserve horse racing and provide hundreds of jobs. Scott has contributed $4.2 million to the campaign since 2015. The plan would only allow a York County casino or slot machine operator license for Scott's brother, Sean, who sold his $51 million streak in Bangor Raceway more than a decade ago. Manafront-linked accounts on Cyprus raised red flag. A bank in Cyprus investigated accounts associated with President Donald Trump's former campaign chairman Paul Manafront for possible money laundering. Two banking sources with direct knowledge of his businesses here told NBC News. Major rollback on climate rules. Let's take a listen to this video.
Unlimited gets the network it deserves. Verizon. It's unlimited without compromising reliability on the largest, most advanced 4G LTE network in America. Last thing. It's just $45 per line. 45. And that is all the microphones that I have.
Switch to unlimited on Verizon now and get our best Android smartphones for as low as $15 a month.
President Trump taking swift action to roll back much of President Obama's climate change policies. The president signing a sweeping order today, coal miners standing right beside him. The president promising often during the campaign that he would bring back coal mining jobs. But the White House was pressed today. Just how many jobs do they think this move today will create? And will coal jobs really come back in big numbers for those families who heard the promise? ABC senior White House correspondent Cecilia Vega at the White House.
Our incredible coal miners.
Surrounded by coal miners today, the president, with a stroke of a pen, signing a sweeping order to roll back most of President Obama's climate change legacy.
With today's executive action, I am taking historic steps to lift the restrictions on American energy, to reverse government intrusion, and to cancel job-killing regulations.
The order calls for a review of rules curbing carbon emissions in the U.S. It strikes rules mandating that climate change be considered in federal policymaking, and it does not address the 2015 Paris Climate Deal, an international agreement to cap greenhouse gas emissions.
We are going to put our coal miners back to work.
Today, President Trump says miners he's met want to get back to work.
And I said, how about this? Why don't we get together? We'll go to another place and you'll get another job. You won't mine anymore. Do you like that idea? They said, no, we don't like that idea. We love to mine. That's what we want to do. I said, if that's what you want to do, that's what you're going to do.
But the White House doesn't know exactly how many new mining jobs will come out of this executive order. Environmentalists say the president is overselling the revival of jobs in a declining industry. Fewer than 75,000 coal mining jobs remain in the U.S. By comparison, there are more than 650,000 renewable energy jobs. Today, the Sierra Club called the president's executive order the single biggest attack on climate action in U.S. history, period. Candidate Trump called climate change a hoax.
It's a hoax. I mean, it's a money-making industry, okay? It's a hoax, a lot of it.
Today, we asked the White House if anything has changed.
Does the president still believe that climate change is a hoax?
He does not believe that, as I mentioned at the outset, there's a binary choice between job creation, economic growth, and caring about the environment, and that's what we should be focusing on.
And Cecilia Vega with us live from the White House tonight. And Cecilia, as you know, so many coal mining families heard those promises during the campaign from then candidate Donald Trump. White House Press Secretary Spicer was asked today how many jobs this new executive order would create. How did he answer?
Well, he didn't really have an answer, David. Even though this order was billed as a means to create jobs, the White House doesn't have an estimate. Sean Spicer turning the focus from workers to coal company owners, saying the industry is applauding this order.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. See you back here later on today. Bye, everyone.